Hello, everybody. So they had to pry me from backstage because they're the most amazing young people who gleam with the glory of God back there. They were being grilled by trivia questions by me, and I was having such a good time, but then I recognized why I was meant to come here in the first place. It is such an honor to stand before you right now. This is a special weekend all across the United States of America. It is Memorial Day weekend, and it's not about barbecues, it's not about picnics, it's not about beaches. It's a time that we stand in solemn memory and respect and reverence for those people, for generations of Americans who gave their lives for this country. Here in Newark, we have a special remembrance. We did it this morning at Military Park. It is actually the place where Washington's army, in retreat from the British, came to gather together as Minutemen from all across New Jersey, joined with them in what months later would become one of the greatest military upsets in the history of our nation, the Battle of Trenton. Here in New Jersey, time and time again as we've marched through our history, people gave their lives and sacrificed their very selves so that the idea of this democracy would continue. That we, the oldest and most continuous constitutional democracy on the globe, would not just survive, but that it would thrive. And now here we are, the inheritors of this legacy of sacrifice. We, the people who drank deeply from wells of freedom and liberty that we did not dig. We lavishly from tables of abundance prepared for us by our ancestors. We will never be called to storm beaches in Normandy or Midway. Will never be called to give that ultimate sacrifice. But yet the principles and ideals of this nation still merit the best measure of our commitment. Because when our children from coast to coast call to our consciousness every day and declare that we are one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all, we must respectfully understand that the statement is still aspirational and that this democracy is still in its early stages of development. The only way we can secure the truth of our nation and advance those causes which so many gave their lives for is to make sure that we are a nation where every child, no matter where they're born, no matter what zip code, has an abundant avenue to manifest their genius, their ideas, to turn their hard work and sweat into an education that can take them on any pathway in pursuit of their dreams. This is what tonight is about. Those who are gathered here to elevate this model of excellence are part of what I consider a great American revolution. You see, there are too many people in our nation that are in a state of resignation. Imagine this, in a nation that is a perpetual testimony to the achievement of the impossible, there are some people in America that think that there will always be schools that are broken. There will always be places where you shouldn't send your kids. Well, we in this room reject that thought. We, in fact, would go as far as saying that actually is anti-American. We still believe that every child, everywhere, can have a great education, that there is not a place in this country that shouldn't resound not just with schools, but with cathedrals of learning. That this is not just possible, but that we in Newark, New Jersey, this city, which has given so much in the evolution of this nation, that in this city we cannot just talk about it, but we can be about it. That we can shine a light so bright through our excellence and our commitment that we not only illuminate the lives of our children, but we cast away the shadows in other places as others look at and say, if Newark is doing it, heck, maybe we can too. So I'm here tonight because I believe that KIPP is at the center of this kind of change. That what we see is happening in our schools right now are not just individual islands of excellence, but are the seeds of what can grow into hemispheres of hope. That KIPP holds answers and possibilities. In fact, KIPP represents hope. So tonight I want to thank everyone who's involved. I want to thank the parents who are tremendous in their commitment. I want to thank the young people every day who don't make excuses and put in the hard work. I want to thank the teachers who go above and beyond the call. I want to thank the supporters who give of their resources, who invest in the very idea of our nation. I want to thank the Fisher family who's here from far afield, who chose Newark, New Jersey as a place to not only invest their resources, but invest their love to help our city and our schools grow. We are going to do this. We are that rare people that don't let our inability to do everything undermine our determination to do something. We are a people that believe, like Martin Luther King did, that change will not roll in on the wheels of inevitability. It must be carried in by soldiers of love. We are people like that great freedom fighter, Frederick Douglass, who know that in life you don't get everything you pay for, but you must pay for everything that you get. And so with our determination, with our inspiration, with our perspiration, we not only will grow greater schools in the city of Newark, but I'm determined that what we do here, like those people from ages ago who stepped forward at a critical time in our history, that what we do here and what we do through KIPP will not only help transform our city, but we together can and will and must change the world. I leave you with these words from a poet that my parents read to me as a boy as I began to form my ideas of this country. The poem is simply this. I say it so often and I've heard it so many times, but it's by a man named Langston Hughes who said, "Oh, let America be America again, the land that never has been yet, but yet must be, the land where everyone is free, the poor man, the Indian, the Negro, me. Who made America, whose sweat and blood, whose faith and pain, whose hand at the foundry, whose plow in the rain, must make our mighty dream live again? Oh yes, I say it plain, America never was America to me, but I swear this oath, America will be." Thank you for swearing that oath. Thank you for being a part of the story of Newark. Thank you for advancing our nation another step towards its noble and righteous ideals. God bless you.